Okay, so I'm doing a splice. My piece right now, just so you know, ends right here. And so I'm going to cut through that, and I want to be right on this corner. Doesn't matter if you pass the corner. Okay, very nice. Very nice. What I want to cover on this segment is something extremely important. And that is when you cut through a color like this, or a red or a black, don't blame the wall covering if you have a white seam. Okay, please take a look at this seam. My seam is here. You do not see white coming up from the backing. The reason is this. You know a 22.5-inch angle cut on wood trim at the bottom. So the carpenter will cut it at 22.5 so that the molding can fit one on top of the other. So if this were two pieces of molding, they fit like that. If you cut this wall covering not at a 90-degree angle, meaning this, the wall is at a 0, right? It's flat. And you're coming in with your blade straight against the wall. That is a 90-degree cut. Now watch this. If I do this, I'm cutting it at a 45. If I do this, I'm cutting it at a 45. What's that going to do? Think about the wood trim. You're going to be cutting your wall covering at an angle the way you would wood trim. And you know those unsightly spaces in wood trim or crown molding where you can tell the carpenter pieced it together? That's because of the 22.5-degree angle. If you cut your wall covering not at a 90, you'd never want your wood trim to be like that. Although sometimes you see crown cut straight against the fence of the chop saw, and you come up with a very nice seam on some of that wood trim. But the same idea would work if your blade is a little to the right. You're going to see the white. So how do you keep your blade straight so that you can penetrate the wall covering from the top to the bottom on a straight plane? How do you do that? May I suggest that you pick up I went into the store to get a yardstick. Nobody knew what I was talking about. They said, we don't have them. I said, impossible. I went into the tool section and I found what's called a straight edge. Lo and behold, it's a yard long. This is how you make sure that your blade is straight. This is a very important trade secret that I'm giving you. It just happens to be a secret because the people who do it new, that don't understand what's going on, they see the white and they blame it on the paper or the wall. Here's what's happening. If you take your blade and you cut it right against this edge here, it's going to be a straight cut. But if you should get one of those clunkers that I've used in previous videos with the handle, you're raising this edge a ½ inch. And then you have to extend your blade to accommodate that lip. Guess what happens? Your blade moves a little and you wind up doing that. And guess what you see? you see the white. This is the way to do it.